Welcome back for part 2. We're going to be making the sections, the little pieces that fill in the spaces between our octagons. So we'll make a square, a half square, and a quarter square. So starting with the square first, we are going to start with color blue, make a magic circle, and place 8 single crochet in that magic circle. 1, 2, 7 and 8 single crochet, closing up the magic ring, joining to the first single crochet and finishing off. 8 single crochet for round 1. Round 2 with white, we will make a V-stitch in each of the single crochet. So remember the V-stitches, oh dear, there it is. V-stitch is a double crochet, chain 1 and another double crochet in each stitch around. If you wish, you can join with a slip stitch and chain 3 for that first double crochet. So V-stitch in every single crochet around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 8 V-stitches. Round 3, using green, we're going to start in any of the chain 1 spaces, and we're only working in the chain 1 spaces. Single crochet, double crochet in the same space, chain 5. We're going to slip stitch in the 4th back bump, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you wish to place that stitch marker in that space, chain 1, and back in this chain 1 space of the V-stitch, we'll place another double crochet and single crochet. 3 single crochet in this next chain 1 space, and then we'll repeat that all the way around. So single crochet, double crochet, making the chain 5, and so on. Once you've worked your way around, you'll join to our starting stitch and fasten off. Round 4, using dark pink, we're going to start in the first single crochet of any side. So that's after the double crochet in one of these corners. And we place a single crochet in that stitch. And 4 more. So we'll have a total of 5 single crochet. So that's 3, 4, and 5 single crochet. Chain 2. Then we'll work that back post slip stitch similar to how we did in part 1. So you go in through that chain 3 space where we have the marker placed, around those loops, pulling up a loop to make that back post single crochet. Chain 2. And we're skipping the double crochet, and we'll start the next side with those single crochets starting in the single. So 5 single crochet, chain 2, working that back post single crochet around the slip stitch, chain 2, and so on. So you can finish the next 2 sides joining to our starting single crochet and fastening off. Round 5, using blue, we are going to start in a chain 2 space just past a corner back post single crochet. We'll place a single crochet in that space and in each of the next 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet in this next chain 2 space just before the corner, chain 2, and then we want to single crochet in this space where we have placed a marker. Then you can remove the marker after that. Chain 2, single crochet back in that chain, single crochet in each of the 5 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and single crochet in that chain space, chain 2, and then again single crochet in that round 3 where we marked that space. Now you will notice that I get a head start in sewing in some of my ends by crocheting over some ends where it works well. Later on I will go back and I will sew those back in the other direction as well. Seven single crochet and 2 chain 2 spaces on each side, and the corner has that 1 single crochet. Round 6 using green, we're going to start in the chain 2 space just after the corner stitch. We'll single crochet in that space, chain 5, and then we'll single crochet in the 4th stitch, which should be the middle single crochet of the previous round, chain 5, single crochet in this next chain 2 space just before the corner, chain 3. We'll skip over that corner stitch and ready to work that again. The single crochet in the chain 2 space, chain 5, single crochet in the 4th, and so on. So we repeat that around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 3 single crochet and 2 chain 5 spaces per side with a chain 3 in the corners. Round 7 using white, we'll start in any of the chain 3 corner spaces with a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. We'll chain 3, single crochet in this chain 5 space, chain 3, single crochet in the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 5 space, chain 3, then we've reached the corner chain 3 space where we'll work that single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and so on. So you'll repeat that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. Each side will have 5 single crochet in the 4 chain 3 spaces for a total of 17 stitches, and the corners have that chain 3. And that completes our first little square. I'm going to make the half square. It will actually be the shape of a triangle. So we'll have the 2 sides like that, but it will be referred to as a half square to help us keep track of our little pieces. So we start in the same manner as we did before with that magic circle and 8 single crochet in that magic circle. Once you've completed that, you will tighten the ring and slip stitch to our starting stitch and fasten off for 8 single crochet for round 1. Round 2, we can start in any of the single crochet with a V-stitch. So I'll make my first double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch for a V-stitch, and we're going to work a total of 5 V-stitches. So remember, we're not working all the way around the circle. That's 2, 3, 4, and one more for 5 V-stitches. We won't use those last 3 single crochet, and we'll fasten off. So the next few steps will be worked in rows, and we will keep the right side facing us each time and fastening off at the end. So with green, we're going to work only in the chain 1 spaces of round 2. This is a little bit different than round 3 from the square and the octagon, so we'll be careful to work that. So we'll start with a double crochet, chain 5, we will slip stitch in that 4th back bump, marking that chain space, chain 1, and then we'll place a double crochet and a single crochet in that space. 3 single crochet in the next chain 1 space, now this next space will be our top corner. We'll place a single crochet, double crochet in that space, work the chain 5, slip stitch in that 4th back bump, marking the chain 3 space, chain 1, double crochet and single crochet back in that same chain 1 space as we did those first single crochet, double crochet. That forms our top corner. Three single crochet in the next chain 1 space, and in the last chain 1 space we will work that single crochet, double crochet, chain 5, slip stitch in that 4th back bump, and end with a double crochet back in that same chain 1 space, but not a single. So each side then has 5 single crochet, 3 double crochet, a chain 3 space, slip stitch, and then the 1 chain 3 space. Row 4, using the dark pink, we're going to start in this very first where we have our marker, doing that back post single crochet around the slip stitch. So inserting from the back, going around those loops to pull up our loop and finish our back post single crochet. Chain 2, we'll skip this double crochet, single crochet in the next 5 singles. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochet, chain 2, and we'll repeat that again. So in this next marked space we'll work that back post single crochet around the slip stitch, chain 2, skip the double, single crochet in the next 5 single crochet. 2, 3, 4, and 5, chain 2, and we'll end with that back post single crochet around that last slip stitch and fasten off. Each side has 1 back post single, 5 single crochet, 2 chain 2 spaces with a back post single in that top corner. Row 5, using blue, we're going to start in this first marked chain 3 space of row 3, and we will place our single crochet. And we'll work another single crochet in that same space. So 2 single crochet in that first marked chain 3 from round 3 or row 3, chain 2, single crochet in that chain 2 space of row 4 and in each of the next 5 stitches. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5, single crochet in that chain 2 space, chain 2, place 1 single crochet in this top corner chain 3 space of row 3, chain 2, single crochet in that chain 2 space of row 4, and the next 5 stitches, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and single crochet in that last chain 2 space, chain 2, and we'll place 2 single crochet in that last chain 3 space of row 3, and we can go ahead and fasten off. Nine single crochet per side, 2 chain 2 spaces with that corner single crochet in that top corner. Row 6, using green, we will start in the second single crochet with a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in this chain 2 space, chain 5, skip 3 single crochet and single crochet in the 4th, which is the middle single crochet of the side, chain 5, single crochet in this next chain 2 space, chain 3, we'll skip over that single crochet and single crochet in that next chain 3 or chain 2 space, chain 5, single crochet in that 4th or middle single crochet, chain 5, single crochet in the last chain 2 space, chain 3, single crochet in the last single crochet. You can fasten off. You'll have 4 single crochet, 1 chain 3 spaces, and 2 chain 5 spaces per side with this chain 3 at the top corner. We will work all the way around again for this last round, number 7, to finish off our half square. So we're going to start in this first chain 3 space with white. We will single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in that chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 5 space, chain 3, single crochet in the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 5 space, chain 3, and we'll repeat that in this top corner. We'll do that single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 5 space, chain 3, and single crochet in the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain 5 space, chain 3, and in this last chain 3 space we will single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. So we've worked around the triangle or this half square. Now we're going to work around the base. So we'll make a chain 3, we want to single crochet in this row 3 chain 3 space just past the single crochet that we made in blue. Chain 3, we want to place a single crochet in the side loops of this double crochet on the end here. So I'll try and move the ends out of the way. We can see our post of our double crochet, the first loop and through to the back. So through the front and the back side loops of that double crochet, we'll place a single crochet. Chain 3, then we're going to come down to round 1, single crochet in the same stitch where we made that last V-stitch. Chain 3, and then we'll skip those 3 single crochet. We want to put a single crochet in the same stitch where our first V-stitch was made. Chain 3, then at the base of this next double crochet in those 2 side loops we will place a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in this chain 3 space just in front, or just before that single crochet in blue that is there, chain 3, and then we can join to our starting single crochet and fasten off. So there's 5 single crochet on each of these 2 sides, 4 chain 3 spaces. Then along the base there's 8 single crochet and 7 chain 3 spaces, and in the top corner is that 1 chain 3. So again, you'll want to be sure to fasten in all of your ends for this half square, and then we'll go on to the quarter square. For the quarter square, round 1 starts the same way as all our previous pieces. So you'll make a magic circle and 8 single crochet into that magic ring and fasten off after you've joined to the first one. Using white, we will make a V-stitch in any of the single crochet and 2 more V-stitches in the single crochet just beside that first V-stitch. So it's 1, and then in the next stitch, our 3rd V-stitch, and you can fasten off. Again, working in rows. For row 3, we're going to use color green. We're going to start in this first chain 1 space with a double crochet. We'll do the chain 5, slip stitch in that 4th back bump, marking the chain 3, chain 1, and then back in that same chain 1 space, we'll work a double crochet and a single crochet. Three single crochet in that next chain 1 space. And then in this last chain 1 space, we will work a single crochet, double crochet, the chain 5, slip stitch in that 4th back bump, place our marker, chain 1, and then end with a double crochet back down in that same chain 1 space. You can go ahead and fasten off. We'll have those 5 single crochet, the 2 double crochet on each side, and then our chain 3s that we've marked. Row 4, using the dark pink, we're going to start in this first marked chain 3 space from the back around the loops of the slip stitch to make that back post single crochet. Chain 2, and then we'll work a single crochet in each of the 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2, and then we'll work a back post slip stitch around this, or back post single crochet around this last slip stitch in that marked stitch, and fasten off. The 5 single crochet, 2 chain 2 spaces, and those 2 back post single crochet. Row 5, using blue, we will start in this first marked space of row 3 with 2 single crochet. I'm just going to move my marker out of the way. 1 and 2 single crochet in that chain 3 of row 3, chain 2, and then on row 4 we'll single crochet in that chain 2 space and in each of the next 5 stitches. 3, 4, 5, single crochet in that chain 2 space, chain 2, and then working in this last chain 3 of row 3 where we've marked, we'll add 2 single crochet. Just move that marker out of the way. So 2 single crochet. You can go ahead and fasten off. There should be 11 single crochet and 2 chain 2 spaces. And the quarter squares to sew your ends in after each row or round, as they get to be quite a number of them and a little bit in the way on these small pieces. Row 6, using green, we're going to start in the second single crochet with a single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in that chain 2 space, chain 5, single crochet in that 4th or the middle single crochet of the side, chain 5, single crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 3, and then we'll single crochet in that last stitch and fasten off. 5 single crochet, 2 chain 3 spaces, and 2 chain 5 spaces. Using white, for our round 7, we are going to be working all the way around this quarter square. We're going to start in this first chain 3 space of row 6 with a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 5 space, chain 3, single crochet in the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 5 space, chain 3, in this last chain 3 space we'll place a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. Now we'll chain 3 and working down this side, we want to single crochet in this row 3, single crochet just past those blue single crochet that are already there, chain 3, and in the side stitches of that double crochet of row 3 we will single crochet, chain 3, in round 1 we're going to place a single crochet at the base of the V-stitch in the same stitch that the V-stitch was worked into, chain 3, we'll skip 2 single crochet and single crochet in the next stitch, which makes our top corner. Chain 3, skip 2 single crochet, we'll single crochet where that first V-stitch was made in the same single crochet of the first round where we made our V-stitches, chain 3, single crochet in the side loops of the double crochet of round 3, row 3, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 3 of row 3 just in front of the 2 blue single crochet that are already there, chain 3, and join to our first single crochet of round 7 and fasten off to complete the quarter square. So there will be 2 side corners of a chain 3 space, so we'll have 4 single crochet per side and 4 chain 3 spaces, 5 single crochet across the base and 4 chain 3 spaces, 2 side corners of chain 3, and then our top corner has that 1 single crochet. So that is how to work these 3 pieces, the square, the half square, and the quarter square. Now it is up to you to decide how many of each piece you will need for your project. If you are working at the rectangle that is shown as the sample, you will just need to make 4 of these quarter squares for the outside corners. So here is our example of the rectangle. So the quarter squares just go in the 4 corners. You can see how there are 2 squares in between the 6 octagons, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the half squares. So again, depending on your project, you will need to decide how many of each of these pieces you will need to complete the project or the configuration that you are working with. So that gets you started. Enjoy making these little pieces, and don't forget to sew in those ends. I'll see you next week.